thinking back, if I ever think back sort of about my skating career, that was my absolute peak. That's when I was at my best. That's when I was skating the best. Just fucking in the zone.
It's on it.
Yeah, like just lacing everything, had all the tricks. Like I was just hitting it all. But that morning on one of those little stupid warm-up ledges, I tried to do like a true porn star. So I think I was trying to show off to like Julio. You know, I'm like, yo, John, fucking check this out. I went for a true and just totally, like, I would never miss this trick like this ever. But I was just like, whoa, totally missed my feet and ripped a hole in my shin.
Ugh.
So that whole competition.
And then you jumped the gap like that?
That
with
whole
a busted
competition,
shin?
I skated with literally like a hole like that big in my shin.
To do a gap like that with
probably don't know that one.
Wow.
To do a gap like that with the busted shin, like even sometimes jumping off a curb when you have a busted shin, like hurts.
But dude, like you said, dude, the
adrenaline,
energy, the fucking energy in that competition, that was the craziest. It was just a crazy day, and
it seemed like one of the craziest ones from like video stands.
Now that's when Shima was at his height too.
Yeah, for sure.
And me and Brian obviously battled there, and it was questionable. Some people might have favored my 540 over the wall over to his angled 540.
Totally.
No, but he was.
But that's sick because not many people could say they had a battle with Shima in the competitions because he was pretty.
I'll tell you, go back and
serious
watch
with
that
competitions.
thing, bro. I hit the over the wall back royale.
Yeah,
and I was skating flat rocker on those ledges too.
And like you said, like
those are those big ass
you were
round
skating
ledges.
flat.
I had flat.
That's a Philly rule.
I was pimping it.
Yeah. No, but dude, like,
should we talk about that?
You're not even a contention competition guy, really. Like you said, you're street. So.
Yeah, I don't know where that sort of came from.
Yeah, what were you then?
Same thing at the ECTSC.
What is that?
The first one at John Bound?
Skating Cup.
True Street Cup,
yeah.
The one that Colin won.
I'm not up on my current events, or even I don't know when that was.
Current events. That
2000.
Was like 2000, 2001 or something like that.
All right. Well, I was already sort of falling out of the loop there. So that falls. Oh, I'm gonna knock everything over here.
But you were skating flat at the Bercy thing, but everyone always meant, like, at least Sean and Colin always mentioned, like, the Philly rule when you started, like, skating was, like, what you and Shooter would do, like, you have to, like, grab your tricks, you have to land fakie and roll fakie, you, like, ride flat, like, all these things. What got you guys started with all that stuff?
Yeah, who made the rules?
Who set these rules?
It's a good question, man. We, I guess we just became very particular about, I guess, certain aspects of skating, like grabbing your tricks. That was a big thing because I guess that had that element of like control. It was cleaner. It wasn't so much, I guess, of like a freestyle kind of thing. Just like I guess, And I'm doing hand signals here, and obviously nobody can see them.
No, they can.
Some people can.
Yeah,
this camera's here.
Going back to the flat rocker thing, I don't even know where. For me, I think it became an element of control. Being able, like, as far as the maneuvering, because I think when I skated, anti-rocker for a long time. When it first came out, it was like the coolest thing ever because you could hit ledges easier. Everything just was smoother and easier in that sense.
Yeah.
But then I think I went back to flat rocker, and you can feel the difference, obviously, when you're making quick turns or whatever. And I don't know. I guess it almost became that thing, and I guess this lends itself to the other stuff we're talking about. It was all about making it, I guess, harder, not easier. It was about, like, sure, it's easier if I don't grab my trick because I'm just kind of hucking it. Now, maybe some people can do it now with a lot more of that controlled element to it, but to us, I think it was about that type of stuff, like making it harder, not easier.
Totally.
It sets you at another level, kind of.
Setting a standard, I guess, for ourselves. Or like, if I'm going to hit a ledge, I have to have my feet positioned perfectly or my wheel's going to catch.
Yeah.
I can't just kind of just hit whatever. Like, we used to be nuts about, like, buckling the skates too. Like, anybody that had, like, really loose buckles. I
still do that.
Like, he ain't even doing a real top.
I still do that to people too when they have, like, super loose skates. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's too loose.
First off, I never understood how anybody could do it and not break your ankle. Fucking ankle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just crazy on its own.
So yeah, I guess that was
But you also mentioned I never even thought about this. Like when Anti-Rocker first came out, because like I started skating in like '96, so it was Anti-Rocker was out already. But like to be there when like, oh shit, they're these small hard wheels now.
Yeah,
like
well,
that's
I think
like
the first one
revolutionary.
I got these Kryptonics. Well, it was funny when the smaller wheels first came out. I don't remember which Kryptonics they were, but they were like 50s or something. And I tried to ride them flat, but they were so hard. You're literally like slipping all over the place. And then obviously we switched up. We used to ride like, you probably remember Fat Boys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fat Boys, yeah.
I mean, you know, TRS with Fat Boys with whatever the little wheels were too. Hyper had the little wheels.
Midgets.
Yeah, the midgets.
Yeah.
Dang, that's bringing it back.
Midgets were soft though.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a harder one. You know what I'm talking
Is
about?
it anyway back there, know it? No. Dwarfs. Yeah.
Well, they were bigger though, weren't they?
They were 54. The midgets were 50.
Jeez, you guys know the millimeters of these guys wheels.
Yeah.
Damn, we came.
No, that's the 54, not the 55.
This is a pro house.
he says
This is pro, man. Making us look bad.
There's a lot of knowledge in this basement right now.
But midgets were too soft. The urethane was too soft. You know, I never used those as like, I think whatever the Kryptonics are, they were really like a dense, hard urethane, just like pristine white.
Yeah, the Fat Boys were soft as all hell.
Yeah, super bouncy. Like there's still a few floating around nowadays. I don't know how that happened, but Fat Boys made their way on eBay or something like that, and people have them nowadays.
Look, man, and it's so funny. I remember back to, and I'm sure you guys everybody has their experience of like when we were younger, man. You used to get the new wheel or whatever it is, and we'd have our little bag of skate parts, and we'd always be like fixing our skates and.
Did you ever used to see like which one of your friends' wheels spin the longest? I remember doing that with like Baron's like, psh, and we're like, I should still go.
Well, yeah, when you like, dude, I got ABEC 5.
Yeah. When ABEC 5 started getting popular,
when all that stuff.